got poisoned. Got to a point where I was facing a lot of spiritual challenges. I was going to the hospital every week.
Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, we are going to talk about the challenges that we went through while being separated.
I can't even think
Where
of
do we
it.
start, right?
It wasn't easy.
It was not easy,
It wasn't
guys.
easy.
In our case, it was not easy. I mean, I can't imagine it being easy for anybody.
Yeah.
But it was very, very difficult because we put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of bullshit.
A lot of people complain, even like interstate long distance relationship, that is from one state. You might be in New York and the other person is in Chicago. People complain about
Absolutely.
that. Imagine being from a whole different continent.
A whole different continent.
It was not easy at all, but like we say, it was worth it. Like the challenges that we went through just help us to bust up.
Yes.
It was a lot of challenges I went through personally. That
What kind of challenges?
first of all, I became lonely because of that. I lost a lot of friends, family members, because nobody could deal with me at that time. Nobody could. Anybody you're trying to be around at that time, we give you negative comment. You're gonna hear something negative coming from them.
Especially when it's something successful. Like you were doing something successful.
Exactly.
And it's like, even if they don't completely know what that success looks like,
yes,
they can feel your energy.
they could
They
feel
can
it.
feel the energy. Like something's up with this guy. I
Right.
can't put a finger on it, but something's up, and we hate you for that. We hate you for that, and we are gonna shit on you for that because
Exactly.
we can't figure you out.
Yeah, I tried to keep this a secret to a bunch of people, but it still came out at one point. It still came out. Like I said, in the previous video that we did, I mentioned that before she could even come to Cameroon, I told my mom that she should keep it on the low, but she ended up telling a lot of people. And
Yeah, so
lot
that
of
was a
people showed
lesson
up.
learned.
That was a lesson learned.
Yeah.
So next time, if you're going to keep it for yourself.
Keep it for yourself.
Yeah, so I went through that. I received a lot of negative energy coming from the people that I love, coming from the people that I consider to be friends, partners, brothers, sisters,
So this was also like a good opportunity for you to see who those real ones were,
exactly.
and who the fake ones were. And there wasn't many real ones.
So at that time, like I said, I lost a lot of friends, and I had just one friend that stayed by me at that time, and also my aunts that they were really could understand what I was going through, and was there to be able to motivate me. The moment she left to the United States, that's the highest time that I faced challenges with family, friends, but it even got to a point where got poisoned. Got to a point where I was facing a lot of spiritual challenges. I was going to the hospital every week. Every week she would call me. I'm telling her that I'm sick. I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah, like we're sucking our bank account completely dry.
Yeah.
Our savings, like what savings account? Because this guy was like always sick. Seriously.
Even at the hospital that I was going every time, the doctors, the nurses, everybody knew me there. Everybody, when I come, everybody know already I made a name in the hospital.
You're like, not you again.
Yeah, every time I was coming and every time I went to the hospital, they trying to look what's going on with me. They always tell me, "You're fine," but I know that I wasn't fine.
Right. One thing we are going to acknowledge is our life coach, because our life coach definitely gave us the tools to protect ourselves.
Right.
And we are so grateful. And without that, we probably would be dead. Like seriously, without us doing the work and protecting ourselves spiritually, this guy will literally be dead.
Yeah, because I was scared. At one point, I was scared.
Yeah, he was very scared. And he's never been through
I was gonna
this
die,
many
so.
attacks at one time. So this is again just a reminder for anybody that's in our shoes or maybe experiencing some of the same things just from any kind of success. It doesn't have to be a long distance relationship. It can be just a reminder that keep your successes to yourself, because everybody that you think is for you is not really for you, and they're secretly preying on your downfall. It's secretly playing on your death. So
like we used to say back home, the walls has ears. The moment one person hears, then be assured that everybody is going to go. So. And
this is not to scare anybody or anything like that. This is just a courtesy and
move smart.
Move smart and
move smart.
Keep your successes to yourself. Anybody that has crabs in a bucket, families and friends that like
me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and other than that, it was a lot of emotional stress, depression, and anxiety. And I'm really thankful that despite going through all that, she was still there. She was there to make sure that I don't like anything. She was there to make sure that I wake up every morning and feel strong, feel to face my day, because I already knew how my day was going to look like. I already knew how my day would look like every day when I wake up in the morning.
It's consistent.
Yes, she already knew my day too. She knows that when you wake up, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do. So she already knew my day, and I already knew how my day. It's not like you're going to say, I don't know what's going to happen today. I knew exactly what was going to happen to me, and what I was going to do, who was going to be around me at that time. So it was kind of challenging for me on my end. What about you, your challenges?
Yeah, my challenges was, just the stress of, I think most wives will feel, like just the fear of just the unknown, like the unknown, just like, are we going to eventually, is this manifestation of us coming together going to be successful?
Right.
We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this challenging relationship, long distance relationship. So my fears were just really just, how do I stay strong and keep myself strong for not only him but for myself, for my own sanity, And it was hard. It was not easy. It was hard to keep strong, because as I wasn't dealing with really any spiritual attacks here on my end, just because the two parts of the world, the continent of Africa and the continent here is it's completely different. It's really different. I mean, I think that stuff happens more behind closed doors here in America. I'm not going to say it don't happen at all. It definitely happens, but it happens more so behind closed doors. So I wasn't really facing spiritual challenges like that, but I was definitely facing challenges within myself to keep myself balanced, to keep myself healthy. And it was definitely, and as well as doing what I can as a wife to support him in any needs necessary.
It was not easy.
Financially,
Every day I wake up, there's something that I have to tell her that's going to throw her day, that might throw her day off.
And there's some things he didn't tell me as well that I wasn't aware of.
I could not even tell, because I knew how she was. I didn't want her to get
stressed out even more,
stressed or worried about me. And so I kept it that, when we meet, I'm going to tell you this, what happened and all that. So it was a big challenge. And again, we are thankful to our life coach for giving us the tools to be able to navigate through all these situations and all these issues and all these circumstances.
Very thankful. Because I said, without the tools and the knowledge in our life coach, he would be dead. I would be on my way to being dead, or maybe dead, because of how much I was stressing and worried. And the stress and worry could kill you as fast as a bullet, So I was going through a lot as well on my end. We were both going through a lot, but the phone calls kept us motivated. The timeline, communication was
our
key.
Biggest tool, our key to keep us to keep us moving, to keep us fighting every day. So the fact that I could wake up in the morning and hear her voice will give me hope.
Yes.
And she too, before she goes to
Absolutely.
bed, the fact that she could hear me talk on the phone, that will give her hope to, she knows, okay, my man is good, my wife is good. So that being said, challenges are normal, but it is how you take it.
It's how you take it.
So we just want to tell you again, to everybody going through this, stay strong and keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, and the end prize is golden.
Success.
Chef's kiss. I love my husband.
I love my wife so much. This is the end of this video. Make sure you stay connected. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. Thank you
Stay
for
tuned
watching.
for our next video.